expert in the field says that Donald Trump's Truth Social app won't capture serious market share. The question is, what do you think about Trump's Truth Social?
I agree that it will not catch serious market share, and here's why. Um, if you look at Facebook, when Facebook started, it was used by the younger demographic. Same thing with Instagram, and then now with TikTok, right? TikTok started with the teens, and then now you have my mom on it, getting sucked down the rabbit hole. Um, Truth Social. If you look at the average Trump supporter, you're going to have you're going to have the Trump supporters in college, this, that, and the other. But when I look at it, your Trump supporter was actually going to be donating money and this, that, and the other. I would say they're probably over 35 at least. They're a homeowner, obviously Republican, um, likely Caucasian, so on and so forth. I don't think that the older demographic is are the ones who launch off social media platforms. At least it hasn't happened yet. Could it happen in the future? Yeah. But the fact that my father-in-law is 74 years old, he's not on the Truth, social platform. And the dude has a Trump 45, like literally a gun that has Trump on it. It's a 45. I think Trump was a 45th president. So it's playing off that, but it has Trump on the gun handle. This guy is a big Trump fan, and even he is not on Truth Social. So even the hardcore Trump supporters are not supporting this social media platform. So the fact that it's going after an older demographic, and that older demographic may not even log on log on to this thing, I don't think I don't think this platform blows up. What do you think?
Let's look at the numbers. They recently IPO'd through a SPAC, special purpose acquisition company, which is a sketchy thing already, but that's the way a lot of companies have been IPOing over the last 5 years or so. And it reached a peak market cap of almost $8 billion, making Donald Trump's stake in that worth about $4 billion at its peak, which is significant. That being said, it is stock. It's not cash. Can't sell it. If he were to sell all his shares, the company would go to zero. And the company has dropped in value since. I think they've also disclosed now that they are public, that they aren't profitable. So it's just which is not unusual for apps. But here's where I think on it. So the question is a little bit vague, because what is the market, I guess, that we're talking about? B, what does significant market share mean? Like 1% of all of social media market would actually be significant share. And he is number 45. He might be number 47 as well. One of those presidents who has two numbers. I think there's only a couple in history that's ever happened to. And I just so a little bit more history of at least what I'm aware of. When he was still president, he was actually banned off of Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and he famously boycotted Twitter and started his own Twitter copy called Truth Social. And like you're saying, the real true conservatives, but probably, well, not just conservatives, just Trump supporters went on there who are more tech savvy. The question to me is, how will the current platforms act over the next, let's say, 4 to 10 years, especially during a presidential cycle, especially if he wins it again? Are they going to go back to really pushing against him and banning him and that type of stuff? In which case, I think Truth Social can legitimately get significant market share. If the existing platforms play nice with him, and he comes back to posting on there, then this company probably will die. So it really just depends on the positioning and what the competition ends up deciding to do.
I see that point. I still don't think even if he comes back, I think didn't Twitter like reactivate him or something, or
Yeah,
I don't know.
when Elon Musk came back, he reactivated Donald Trump, but Donald Trump is boycotting Twitter.
So let's say he, gets elected again, and the social media platforms are still banning him. I still don't think this thing reaches critical mass. And you're right. What is critical mass? Even if you have 1% share of the whole social media market, that's significant. But I just don't think that Truth Social starts playing with the TikToks and Instagrams and Facebooks of the world. I just don't think people are gonna be walking
No,
around with Truth
probably
Social on
not.
them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would. Yes, but they do maybe start competing with smaller one, maybe with Snapchat now, completely different demographic, but yes, they're not probably not going to be Facebook level, which is would be hard to
I'd be
overcome.
surprised if they're Snapchat or even Pinterest level. And Pinterest is significant, right? But these things, Snapchat, Pinterest, these are worldwide apps. Who in the hell cares about Trump outside the United States for the most part? Unless like you're not going to have. I don't see some cat in Africa with a True Social app, but that person they may have a Pinterest account and may have a Snapchat. I just don't think it has a worldwide appeal. But that's just my thoughts.
Yeah. Well, well, I guess we'll see. Let's see what
Yeah.
happens, and let's see if he wins, and I guess we can come back to that one.